In the morning when I rise, give me Jesus.
Good morning. I sure hope you've been listening to the daily encouragements the last couple days. We talked about communion, and in particular, when you take the bread, see, that's the sacrifice of Jesus' body, and we looked at it in Isaiah, so that your body and my body would be made completely whole. And so, do you have a struggle in your body? Take communion and feel yourself become whole because of the sacrifice of Jesus. Is God still healing? Well, here's the truth. He already did it. Jesus paid the price. Do you believe you're whole? Believe yourself as the one who is healed, regardless of the symptoms you're suffering from, and you'll see those symptoms go away. And then it's the cup of the new covenant. Jesus poured out his blood for a new covenant. Oh, when you say yes to Jesus, it's not about going to heaven when you die. When you say yes to Jesus, bam, in a moment, you're a new creature, born again, born in righteousness and true holiness. Oh, united to God, child of the Most High God, DNA of God in your body. You've got to see yourself as a new creature, regardless of what you were before. Oh, because of the sacrifice of Jesus. If you say yes to him, you are brand new, rested in the majesty of the gospel of Jesus Christ. He came to make you whole, spirit, soul, and body, and he did that. Do you believe it? Well, today, after communion, we're going to see what Jesus and the disciples did. We're in Mark chapter 14, and I'm going to read verses 26 through 31. They say this: after singing a hymn, they went out to the Mount of Olives. I love that. They sang a hymn. Oh, there is power in singing worship to God. I've heard testimonies of folks who are suffering from mental illness singing, Jesus loves me, this I know, over and over again, and they came into their right mind. And so there's power in singing a hymn, and Jesus showed us that right after communion. Verse 27, and Jesus said to them, you will all fall away because it is written, I will strike down the shepherd, and the sheep will be scattered. Well, after I have been raised, I'll go ahead of you to Galilee. So that was Jesus's message to the guys. But Peter, Peter, he always has something to say. Peter rose up and he said, even though all may fall away, Lord, I will not. Well, Jesus knew what was going to happen. So he said to him, truly I say to you, this very night, before a rooster crows 2 times, you yourself will deny me 3 times. Well, Peter kept saying insistently, even if I have to die with you, I will not deny you. And they all were saying the same things also. Well, we know he did. We'll look at that at some point. But right now, I want you to see Jesus is telling the guys, what I'm about to step into is going to knock you all sideways. The flesh is absolutely weak, and you're going to see these things in the flesh, and it's going to scare you to death. But your spirit is willing. Peter, man, I love your heart, and I believe you mean it, but your flesh is not going to be able to stay in there after you see the things that are about to take place. Well, come be with us tomorrow. We're going to see how Jesus prayed in the garden, and that is often misunderstood. We'll clear it up tomorrow. Come be with us. I'll see you then.
Give me Jesus. Give me Jesus.